need to communicate story of ere, which was identified as a significant unit with suffixes that are currently clustered and I'm not able to split them up. One example, la, rin, la, rin, la, rin, r. The other one is la, rin, la, la, rin. This was tapping into how in the previous video with a word such as bayık, problem there because of the W and how W and the letter Y are two separate streams. So I was experiencing discordance. This registers as Scottish for me, but there will be other Euro languages that will be carrying this, possibly Finland towards the Netherlands as well, maybe. Don't know yet, but when I say Scotland, it's a directional. From my place, it is northwest. There was this split here where this is the Y stream and this is the W, land of the W. This and this is caused by the first vowel, which directs, okay, yeah, you have to go to the Y stream. That's an R. You have to go into the W stream. This suffix registers as three parts. Lar is one part. There's the last part here, which is indicating point of view. But there's this ire. Ire is just the first one that I noticed, but that is the same as the ra. There's other ones. There's a ire. So there's a number of these words. Pretty much these are, I think it's connected to the non-rhotic issue I carry from the English. To break that up, first and foremost, I'm constrained by space. I have a character limit. I can't exceed the physical screen for my subtitles. So if I were to break these clusters up, that would take up too much space. It would cramp up even further. It's already fairly challenged. It's important to note that sizing constraints are a significant influencing point with the process of writing. Closest equivalent is Twitter, 140 characters. When that's all you've got, your language becomes compressed. So that's one reason why I don't want to break these clusters up, but the other reason is because there is complication. It's complex, and the observation of the ire as an entity of its own is fairly recent. I noticed it when it just became the attachment of just one root back to here. It's like there's a little it here and there's a little it where I could say, yes, that's probably it. The vowels at this point, especially as they're dancing into the R, have some, what do you call that, portmanteau, wah-wah. It wah-wahs into the R. The R elongates the vowel. It has a effect. Don't have the vocabulary for it. And then there's the complication of that perspective of you versus me versus let's not get into the we, because that becomes even more what the but here there could be an M or an M here as well. So with my writing, we have the problem with point of view. Say that's me. I am writing something and I am projecting that onto a screen, which is the video that I'm making. This is me. I'm the creator, and I'm projecting at a representation of myself on the screen. When I say you, the basics of N equals you, M equals me. And that's what's going on here. If you finish it with an N or an M, you're signaling you're talking about yourself versus you're talking at someone. So this is me talking to a projection of myself on the screen as I am writing. So when I say you, I am projecting that to the representation of myself on the screen. This is me here However, if we get another third party entering the picture here and they are watching the screen, their ears are gonna hear you. For a third party, is that a me or a you? Who? Who is it? Who are you talking to? Who is the you? Who is the me? And so if I say you, a third party hearing you receives it as, you're talking about me? Who is the you? So I've got that sort of an issue going on. This suffix can be used to plural something. This end section is the me versus you bit, but this bit in here, something going on here, I'm recognizing this section as another element that's critical. I just haven't worked out what that is exactly yet, just right now, but that's just an explanation of why some suffix components are clustered, and I'm not able to break them up because it's kind of complicated right now, and I didn't notice this either until maybe 3 years of this, so it's only just emerged relatively recent. I probably have documented it in my audio files of flowing. This on the other hand, series usually applies. Isharet, sha'ur, and then it wants to go irat. So there's your ira in there. Isharet, isha'ur, irat, isha'yirat, isha'yirat, isha'yirat. There's going to be many examples of this in the documentation, so I'll leave it for another time to collect them. This is tapping into my issues with the prosody and the emphasis and the blurring, the double emphases, not knowing where or how to stress.
Get used to it!